Yo, what's going on, guys? Bringing you back another Wizard of Legend 2 gameplay. I think this time we are going to do the Water Arcana. So currently the build is as follows. We've got the Frostblade. I think it's just going to be the best water basic. The yo-yo is kind of weird. It's a little bit different, but maybe we'll give it a chance later on. But Frostblade is what we're going to go with now. Then we got the Frost Scimitar. There's only two to choose from, and I feel like this one is the more damaging spell. The other one's more utility. So that's why we went with this one, since we are going with the Submerged Strike. If you watched my previous video, you saw how broken this ability was. There was an upgrade in that run in which where you get a shield and basically it nullifies that next hit of damage, which made our run pretty much super easy, super simple. So I thought about just running it again and seeing what else we can do with it. But nevertheless, let's get started.
Those who possess Shiva's water bottle are true masters of water.
So we'll
Arcana.
see what we can do here.
All the power of the
See if there's any
waves will
good
lead
combos here. You can actually activate that the end of the Submerged Strike early if you want to come up. We always start the video with taking a little bit of early damage, it seems like, but that's okay. Well, knock people up. The knockup is really nice, I think. It's a good form of CC, and I think that there's a trinket that actually makes the knockup upon landing do even more damage. Don't want to swing into that blast cone or whatever that's called, blast plant. Let's see what else we can find. Boom, boom, boom. Use a Submerged Strike. Let's push this guy off the edge, making it really nice and simple. Easy peasy. Seems like there's one more enemy. Grab that. Boom. Toss that to finish him off. Brick the pots. I wonder if I've never seen the crates actually give like any type of currency. Right here, we're gonna just use this right here, clear that out real quick. Dash through this guy, Submerged Strike his ass. Boom. One shot everything. Not really. Dodge all those guys. Focus on what matters. If you take out the actual spawner, I guess, I'm not really sure what to call these things. The spawner, it'll actually destroy the rest of the enemies that it has spawned, which is pretty cool. So receive healing equal to 10% of the gold received. That's decent for survivability, but I think just the increased damage is what we're gonna do. Just a little more aggressive. Check the map, make sure I've explored everything. I have, and we'll go on to the next stage. Are these stages? I guess Jungle 2 would be what it's called. What we got here? Ooh, almost dashed into that. And a Submerged Strike here just to, it seems like I'm not doing any damage to this guy. Want to try and get rid of the projectile enemies as much as possible, but sometimes it's not as easy as I say it is. Projectile enemies are annoying, but that wasn't too bad. So what we got here, max HP is decreased by 30%, but you are fully healed at the start of each level. Not too bad. Each level of your Arcana increases it by 10% and cooldown by 5%. So basically longer, but hits harder. Okay, Signature Arcana deals 50% less damage, but deals 50% more damage when charged. So, I don't know how I feel about that one. Reduce Arcana cooldown by 50%, but you receive double damage. Now, I might take the Cursed Drum solely because I have iframes using the Submerged Strike. It doesn't seem like a bad idea. Increase your damage, but you will not gain any more signature. I kind of want to do the reduce Arcana cooldown by 50% because what's my cooldown here? It's 5 seconds. It'll be 2.5. That's not bad. And if we get Shield Strike, we'd pretty much be invincible just being able to throw as much Arcana out, or standard Arcana. Let's do it. Let's risk the run here. So we are going to be taking a lot more damage, but we have everything readily available, so it's pretty nice. And we got some health packs here. That's pretty big. Let's explore down here before we explore that upper part. I still haven't seen a vendor or anything to upgrade our... There's our first vendor right there. Speak of the devil. So what we got here? We got Aeromancer Lunge. No, I don't think I'm gonna do Aeromancer Lunge. Volt Surge isn't too bad, but it will take away from what I've got right now. Ultimate Spark Array. It doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Flame Ward's also not bad, but I'm acting like I can actually afford it, so we're just gonna move on. We ain't got no gold. Just want to spam our cooldowns as much as possible here. We still have yet to get hit, knock on wood. And I don't really want to, but at the same time, I do want to see how much damage I will take from a single hit. Make sure we're diving here. Doing quite a bit of damage. What we got here? We got our first little mini boss here. Make sure we're gonna try and take this slow, as I am rather squishy. Dive back under. Dive back under here. See, this is why I ended up taking that Arcana, because I can always just dive under and I'm invincible. Revenge, you get 10 gold. I'm gonna take it solely for the reason as I don't have all my relic slots filled up, so might as well take it. And to be honest, I could risk it and get hit. Oops. I ended that a little bit earlier than anticipated, but all good. Let's hit these pots here while we're over here. This basic just feels way too good. It's so nice. It just does a lot of damage and feels so good. I just love it. Love it. What we got here, 50% less damage. That's actually pretty good because it'll nullify that other ability or that other thing for the majority of the runs. HP, that'll actually quickly whittle down. Adds 50% chance to evade fatal damage. Not too bad. Water shield to protect myself. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully we get enough for the water cushion. Because if we get the water cushion and then we get the other thing, then we'll be pretty unbalanced. Thought right there I was about to take some damage. Dive under here. Pop up when he uses his strike. Dive under here. Easy peasy. Some nice crit damage as well. Not too bad. Okay, so we do have enough for that water cushion, so I am going to go back for it. It seems like there's a chest over there. What is this? Okay, so here's that. There's a chest over here that I missed, I guess. I'm gonna go back for that. Huh, how did I miss this? Right there, we use the scimitar there to pull those enemies over that little canyon. Make sure that I don't have to dash and take extra damage. Okay, increase your critical hit damage by 25% and scales with the number of fire arcana. So that means that the more fire arcana, the more crit damage I do. That's solid pickup. Just a flat damage increase isn't always nice. Oh, we are planning to get that other thing as well, that water cushion here. So let's go ahead and get that. Very nice. Hopefully it works in the way that I think, and it'll just block one full projectile without having to be like directionally, but we will see. First boss here.
You've done.
He's gonna use his miss that right there. Pop up here. We can dive under all this. Nice. That was a lot easier. Didn't even take a one hit of damage, which is really nice. See, those are those high risk, high reward spells that you want to be using. And right here, let's see what we get. So we get the Submerged Frozen Strike. It freezes enemies and knocks them airborne. We have the Boomerang, throws out rapidly spinning swords that slowly, or we could get the Frostblade. So we have a lot of ice-centered abilities here, or they're water that turn to ice. So I think I'm gonna get the Frozen Scimitar, as it benefits from the CDR, and then having them freeze is pretty nice, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Easy peasy. Now we have the Frost Scimitars here. Hopefully later in the game they'll add some cool animations to that. So, well, that's pretty nice. And then now I can just wait for things to come back. Easy peasy. Very good for dealing with those range characters. So here I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this golden tear stone. So dealing critical hit to enemies heals you. Attacking burning enemies with lightning arcana resets burn damage. That's actually a really cool. That's really cool. I never noticed that. That's pretty sick. So all of these are pretty mediocre. I don't have any dragon arcana, so we're not going to be able to do that. That's useless as well. Receive healing equal to 10% of the gold received, or vampire's eyeglasses. I wonder if this increases your crit hit passive. I wonder. Crit chance 15%. And I'm not sure if that's because of my pendant. So I don't think it has like a passive or anything to it. Nice, right there. My shield actually blocked. Oh my god, we're missing. Push him off the edge, nice and easy like that. Nice. I almost got hit by that. Something that I'm not a big fan of is sometimes the line of sight of some of the characters can actually surprise you and actually get you hit, right? So if something's behind this, you won't be able to see it, just like that rock dude was. I guess you can use the minimap to kind of spot that out, but it's still a little bit annoying. Very nice. I like this. The free scimitar is pretty sick. Break that guy out. And go under here. Get rid of these guys. Keep that guy CC'd. Dive under. Get rid of those guys. Keep that guy CC'd. Dodge that. Go under here. Knock that guy up. Dive back under. Knock him back up. And it seems like these guys have just no counterplay. They're either frozen or knocked up. Nothing else besides that. Hopefully we get that shield that I was talking to you guys about. If not, you can definitely see how ridiculously broken it is in my other video. That's pretty. I feel like it's way too unbalanced. It does its damage too when it gets popped. It's ridiculous. Oh, nice. Look at this guy. This guy has no counterplay. He's just stuck in midair, or he's getting frozen. What we got here? Dragon Dive Arcana. Might as well take it since we don't have any. Another form of TC, which is pretty nice. If I'm ever scared, I can just always hit that right trigger and push him away real quick. Whoops, I did not know that that was active. Okay, so that does not go through walls. Good to know. Ow. 27 for one hit is kind of outrageous. But good thing we have that crit hit heal thing to help us out. That was our, what, second time getting hit all this run, so not too bad. Another crit. Whoa, what just happened? It's like some kind of event. Yeah, that's what it is. It's some kind of event that happens. So it seemed like the whole board was wiped, and then some of the people, I guess, from the void or wherever you want to call it. So I guess I have one damaging relic. So that'll get boosted to 20%, which isn't too bad. Elixir of Might. What we got here? Terror Ring, Fireball. A bunch of mid abilities, to be honest. Terror Ring isn't actually too bad. Sparkle Ray is pretty good too. Shock +1. I think I'm gonna get that mirror because I think overall that'll be just a good investment. And we'll fight our first major bosses. I'm just gonna call this a major boss. Let's see how we do. Hopefully we got enough damage for him and we don't take too much. And dodge all those. Oh my god, we just took 100 hit point. Wow. We cannot afford to do that again. Go back under here. Nice, okay. Wow, we took so much damage right there. We got hit once and took 104 damage.
Tomorrow, let me tell you.
Did I pick up this? I'm pretty sure I did, but we'll go check one more time. Okay, we didn't pick them all up. Good thing we had checked. Dang, that was a lot of damage we took. So maybe it is a good option to offset the extra damage we receive with maybe a relic. I'm a bit parched. We're gonna increase my max health by 125. I'm sure I'll be able to recover some HP throughout these rooms or dungeons with my critical hit. That guy. You're gone, bozo. What we got in here? Okay, we got another Arcana, so we can get Ice Blast here. 50% to undamaged enemies. Wild Wind Tornado is very weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it. We're just gonna keep pressing on, see what's in here. We're just trying to deal with this range guy here because they're more annoying. See, I find that very strange that my CC is working on shielded targets because I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. What we got here? Dragon Defense. That's... We'll take that. Is it special in any way? So this does 45% damage to bosses. That's pretty good. And 30% damage to bosses. Okay. That's... Wow, we're pretty loaded. I don't think I can take damage anymore. So I have this to block projectiles. I'm pretty sure I can keep this up permanently, right? Because of the Arcana. So I can do this. Oh my god, I have permanent. I'm invincible. As long as I hit my buttons. Wow, that is nuts. Okay, so... Not using Dragon Dive too much. And it's pretty nice that I don't really have to aim my scimitars since it's a boomerang effect, so I can just place myself in melee range of them and the scimitars will just come back and hit them, which is pretty nice. After dashing, 50% critical strike. That's broken. Okay, so we don't need any more cooldown reduction. The 12% less damage is pretty nice, but we're greedy. We're high risk, high reward players out here. So we are gonna just keep going by here. Let's see what we get here. We're at full HP once again. Midas's dagger. Mid, but not terrible. Nice. Really done. This build is proving to be quite insane. The projectile stoppers are going to prove to be very useful in the boss fights as well as these dungeons, as that's primarily where I'm taking the most damage. Can I cast this? No, you cannot cast abilities while you're in that submerged state, which is kind of unfortunate, but pretty balanced to be honest, because otherwise you'd be able to cast a bunch of spells down there. Nowhere I want to really go, so we're just going to move on to our next boss, or mini boss, I guess. I'm going to start this battle off with the good right.
Are you prepared?
Right click. We're going to submerge ourselves as well. Submerge again to make sure we don't get hit by her. Right click that. Easy peasy. That dive doing 45% damage to bosses is insane.
The trials can...
And I didn't even use my dragon circle thing. Let's see what we get upgraded. Ooh, unfortunate. We are not seeing any damage to our submerged strike, which is okay. But let's see. Conjure, let's see what we get. Conjures a tunneling dragon that dives away. The dragon travels back and pushes enemies toward the cast location. Okay, so basically it pushes and pulls. And then Dragonwide conjures a tunneling dragon that drives away foes. The caster follows the dragon, and it has 2 charges. So that means I ride it. So either way I get to the... Either way the enemy kind of comes to me, in a sense. This one might be a bit more risky, so I think I'm going to try Returning Dragon and see how that... Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty rock solid. Wonder if it has 2 instances of damage. Stop it. Okay, we used it. Oh my god, we just took so much damage. For no reason. There was 0 reason for me to take damage there. But it is okay, it is okay. Alright, let's get that. The evade boots pair really well with the critical heal, so that's pretty nice. So I can dash and then do damage and then easy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make sure that guy's... I don't even know what... I'm hearing noises, but I'm not sure what they're from. Melee critical chance gets tripled, but you receive 50% more damage. I don't think I want to do that. Overloaded increases 10%, but cooldown by 5%. Since we have the 50%, it might be okay to do that. Nope, not really worth it. Mage chance, don't really care. Basic Arcana deal 35%, while all other Arcana are on cooldown. Your standard Arcana cooldown is also increased by 30%. This isn't good because we have the lower cooldown, so we're gonna take this because it just means more damage. Easy peasy. Dive under here, push this guy up. Freeze that guy before he can slam. That guy will pop up. It will not destroy that. That's very unfortunate. That's very annoying. It feels like sometimes this is it's like bugging out a little bit, the air dragon, since I'm casting them quite a bit off cooldown. I thought still serve the wall. No, I cannot, unfortunately. Nice. Just want to make sure I'm killing everything, getting the most gold. I still have a ton of gold to spend, so maybe we can replace some of these Arcanas, but I highly doubt we'll find anything better. Dive under. Doing so much damage right now. Dive under here. There's another character right here. Boom, boom, boom. And I think that's... So the shovel will actually be pretty crazy because it'll increase it by 30%. See what we got in here. Aqua Bubble. Aqua Bubble seems very strong. I think what we do is the Elixir of Might and the shovel. We could just get this and then get the damage scaling, but I think 30% and then another 30% is going to be way better than just 130%. I could get more health. Yeah, we're going to just do this and this. Unfortunately, we do not have enough money for... Oh, it seems like I am full on items here. We will drop this dagger here. Crit damage seems good, and the water cushion seems good too, but it might be a bit redundant, so I think I might go ahead and sacrifice that as well. And then we'll grab the shovel and the Elixir of Might here. And yep. Let's get her done here. We're at full HP. We don't need that. So here we're just gonna want to pop our five under here. Dodge that. Okay. Alright, play it a little bit slow here. Do as much damage as we can. Took a little bit of damage there, unfortunately. Want to dodge all those there. Ooh, we're taking way too much damage there. Dash at her right here. I took a lot of damage there. She's about to get stunned here in a second. Yep, there it is. And I think this will kill her. There it is. Easy peasy.
What a fight. You dodged her attacks and found the right
Took a lot of
moment
damage
to
there.
strike.
Wasn't the cleanest of runs, but it was a solid run, to be honest. Not as easy as my last run, since we did not have the shield that Submerged Strike or an upgraded Submerged Strike can give you. But we were still pretty much invincible with the iframes from Submerged Strike and the projectile defense from this, and as well as that water cushion. But let's see these stats here. Not too bad. Pretty cool. But yeah. Make sure to like and sub, and check out that other video with that electric strike, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.